All right, all right, all right. Hey, 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 everybody. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Good evening, Tawana. How are you? Good evening. Thanks so much for signing on. We're going to let a few more people come in. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday, a Sunday. It's Sunday. I've been working all weekend. See, my days are running together. Oh, man. So I hope everybody's doing well and having a wonderful Sunday and a wonderful weekend. Hi, Ms. Matrano. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I am not going to hold you guys long because I don't know if you all know this, but they've been doing these versus battle, and tonight it is Patti LaBelle against Gladys Knight, and I'm going to watch that battle. I haven't watched one before, but I'm going to watch that one. The video showed them cooking up a storm, so I'm going to see what they bringing. Hey, CJ Jim's mom. Good evening, Miss Butler. How are you? Hey, Sharon. How are you? Thank you guys for coming on. We got enough to get started. Guys, as you all saw the announcement, I've had much consideration about this decision to run for mayor of Rosedale. Prayed about it, talked to my pastor about it, and decided that I would throw my hat in the ring. And if you guys have not seen the official video, it is up on my Facebook. After this live, I'll upload it to my YouTube channel and to Instagram. So if you hadn't seen it yet, as soon as you get off the live, just go to my page and you'll see the official video. And I appreciate it if y'all would hit the like button and share the video. I wanted to talk to you, though. I wanted to talk to you. With all that is going on in our world, we've never seen the types of things that is going on now. Some of us that are still here and have been here for a long time went through the 50s and the 60s and the 70s and the harsh times that was going on at that time. But when you throw in this pandemic and all of the misinformation that's going out and all of the lies that's going out, this thing can get real confusing. And I wanted you guys to know that we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. The best way is for us to band together, pull together, behind a good solid vision, and things can get better for us. I was listening to my pastor preach this morning, and I thought it was real interesting, the subject matter in the verse in scripture she came from. She was talking about Lodabar, guy down there by the name of Mephibosheth, best way I can pronounce it. And he had been left. And I'm sure feeling like nobody cared and nobody was interested and he was just forgotten about. But God laid it on David's heart to remember Mephibosheth. I ain't pronouncing it right. Put it on his heart and sent for Mephibosheth and brought him to the castle. And in her preaching, she said, even those of us who are here in Rosedale may feel like we're forgotten about, but God has not forgotten about us. No. He has not forgotten about Rosedale. We've lost a lot, but we can recover all. We can recover all. We have a CWC building that is just going to waste. We have a cleanup job that has to take place in Rosedale. There are a whole lot of things A whole lot of issues that have to be addressed. But y'all listen and listen well. Nobody wants to come to a place that looks like Beirut. You know, you're not going to get anybody that want to live here. You're not going to get anyone that want to come here and open business. You have got to create a space and an environment and an atmosphere in your city that makes people want to come to your city. That is beneficial for us all. Well, how, Attorney T? How does that help us? Just by having people come to Rosedale. Well, your city operates off of a budget. Okay, money that is coming in through the town, that the town is generating. We generate money in several different ways. One way is water. Watering your water and your sewage bill is a way. So the more people, the bigger the population, right? The more money is being generated by your town. Okay, the more money that your town generates, the more projects, the more issues that your city can address and correct. Okay? Just as an example. This is an example. So we want to create an atmosphere where people are leaving Cleveland to come to Rosedale, leaving Greenville to come to Rosedale. Heck, they're leaving South Haven to come back to Rosedale. We can rebuild our city, guys. And if you will give me your support, your love, your prayers, and your vote, I promise you that I will get us to that place. Not by myself. Not by myself. No, not by myself. I need your help. So I am here to recruit you. I need your help. I can't do it by myself. I may have the vision, but I need some people that got some arms and some legs to help the vision come to pass. We have a state park that we all loved. I know I did. I don't know if any of my church members on here. I think I saw at least one on here. And after church on Sundays, we had started going out to the park to play volleyball. We started playing against ourselves, and then the other churches saw what we were doing and liked what we were doing and came out, and then we started playing against the churches. We had a ball at the park. And listen, one thing good church folk like to do is eat. So imagine going out, playing volleyball, having a good time, and then breaking bread with your brothers and sisters in Christ. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. And we had that atmosphere here in Rosedale. And for some reason, it's gone. But the park is still there. Rosedale just needs somebody who's willing to fight for it. And I am that person. We're going to find out what happened. We're going to be transparent and let you guys know what happened, and whatever we got to do to bring that park back, it's going to be done. It's going to take a collaborative work. Okay? It's going to take a collaborative work. And that's why I say I can't do it by myself. But the relationships that I have with state officials, government officials, attorneys, investors, we're going to pull these people together and find out who from what category of government, public and private, can help us rebuild Rosedale. And we're going to come together and make it happen. I've reached out already ahead of time. And listen, I don't know what the people of Rosedale are going to do. I know what I hope that you will do, and that's support me in this endeavor to become mayor. Because my heart is pure about wanting better for Rosedale. I do. I've decided to live here and to stay here, and I'm raising my son here. So I want the best for him in every facet of life. And we have got to generate that buzz that's going to make people want to come to Rosedale. And we have all that we need. We got space. We have everything we need. We have good people here in Rosedale. We have everything we need. So guys, I'm asking you for your vote, for your support, for your prayers, and for your help. Help me help Rosedale be better. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Now, I see I got a lot of people in the chat. I don't know if anybody has any questions that they may want to ask, but if you want to, you're more than welcome to do it. Thank you, Sandra Smith. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah. You know, if you when you all see the video, the official video, you all will see that I address a lot of the issues that we are dealing with here in Rosedale. And we can fix those, like our drainage system. I know you guys are tired of having your houses flooded out, because I'm sure tired of having mine. And I have seen other small municipalities struggle with this issue, right? But get help with this issue. And my question is that I always say, hey man, if it can happen for anybody, it can happen for me. If it can happen for any municipality, it can happen for Rosedale. But you've got to have someone who wants it to happen for Rosedale and who's willing to go out and talk to whomever you got to talk to in order to make it happen for Rosedale, or else it never will. You can sit behind a desk all day and you can get some things done, but you can get a whole lot more done if you get up and go somewhere, listen to what's going on, ask questions, get in people's faces, and find out what we need to do to position ourselves to get the help we need to make our town better and better. And with your support, that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I am going to do. I want our city to be better. And we want to take advantage of whatever resources the city of Rosedale has. I'm tired of going uptown and don't know if I'm parking in the right parking space or not. It seems simple. But when you go into a city and your streets are paved and nice and got them beautiful lines, I mean, it look good. It makes you feel good about where you are. And we want the citizens of Rosedale and those visiting Rosedale to have that same feeling about us. Am I right about it or am I wrong? Y'all think I'm crazy and I'm talking about things that don't really matter? Let me know. Because I believe the time is now, right now. We can't afford to wait. We can't afford to wait. And there are people, and I know there's some of you all on this live that know that what I'm saying is true. There are some people in this county that want nothing more for Rosedale than for it to go on and crack off and roll off into the Mississippi River. But I wish I had a witness on here that would help me tell him the devil is a lie. We ain't going nowhere. We're not going nowhere, baby. We are here to stay, and we're coming back stronger than we have ever been. Like the phoenix rising from the dust. Here come Rosedale. The change has come. So I need you. I need you. I need your help, guys. I need you to be talking to your neighbors, to your families. This is a big election cycle. There's more going on than the city elections here in Rosedale. Y'all know we got a presidential race, and we have congressman race and senators racing. Y'all know this is a big election this year. Okay. And so to be a part of the conversation, we're going to have conversation. We're going to have conversation. We're going to be addressing some issues involving the presidential race, the candidates, the parties on a national level, on a state level. We're going to have some guests, special guests that's going to be here to help us discuss those issues. And what we want to do is inform, right? Inform encourage and inspire you to get registered to vote. You still got a little time. So if you haven't registered, please register to vote. If you are a 17-year-old, if you are a 17-year-old teenager, or parents, if you have a 17-year-old teenager, and by the time the election comes, they're going to be 18, they can go ahead right now and register to vote and be able to vote come this November. And if you're in Rosedale, this December. Okay, so we're going to be addressing all of those political and governmental issues and things of that nature surrounding the election, and we're going to be talking about some of the things we hear in the media, whether it's true or not true, or give you a better understanding of what these conversations are, because part of our problem, y'all, is hard. It's hard to know what to do when you're not properly and fully informed. And we here in Rosedale are thinking people. Thinking. We use our minds to create. Blessed gift of God, the ability to think and to critically think. So we want to properly and clearly inform you so that you can make a decision that's going to be for you, best for you. We have a tendency to vote against our best interests, and we don't want to do that this year. Not on a national level, and certainly, y'all, not on a local level. We want better. We want better with the social climate that we're in. And all of this injustice that we see, we're not hearing about it, we're seeing it with our own eyes. If we don't stand up and step up to the plate, it just very well may be too late. Okay? And with the time and the opportunity, the gifts and the blessing that God has given us, we want to take advantage. So the time is now. It's now. It's now. My pastor said this morning, we're going into the enemy's camp and we've taken back what that joker stole from us. And I wish I could get the support of my Rosedalians. Eagles fly high. We are going to take back what has been stolen from us. No longer, no more. This is our time. The change has come. So I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, asking you for your vote, for your support, and for your prayers. And listen, no one can tell you what tomorrow will bring. But I do know that if we hold fast to the hand of God, and we will walk in the love of God towards one another and work together, we can accomplish anything we put our minds to. Now that I can promise. And listen, let me address this. In this racial climate, everybody's emotions are high, understandably so. And there's a lot of conversation about what these politicians are going to do for Black America, specifically. I want to tell y'all this. I am for Rosedale growing together. Both sides of the highway progressing together. I am for creating opportunities in Rosedale. Yes, for people who look like me, but for anybody who wants to make a home here in Rosedale. We win together. We succeed together. Y'all hear me? We're not gonna beautify and take care of one side of Rosedale and the other side is still looking like a bomb dropped on it. No. We are going to build together. Why does anyone have to be left out of Rosedale growing and getting better? Because when Rosedale grows and it becomes better, it gets better for all of us, not just a select few, but all of us. Y'all hear me? I am not for injustice. I am not for white supremacy. I am not for racist people trying to control positions, governments, powers. And I personally believe that if you are a true child of God, it doesn't matter what denomination, what race, what ethnicity. If you are a child of God, if Christ lives in your heart, you agree with me. Because, we're all God's people. We're all God's people. Okay? So I'm for us building together. I know that many citizens in town have some concerns and some issues about our baseball park. We're going to take care of that park. I've heard wonderful stories about the park and the great times that have been had out there. Well, we're going to have some more. I mean, I don't know why we can't have jazz in the park. I don't know why we can't have a Sunday where we're worshiping in the park, having some praise and worship in the park. We can do whatever we want to do to build Rosedale, but we got to do it together. I believe in us working together because we all have individual talents. I can't do everything. I'm struggling. I've been struggling all weekend with this here, with this technology. But I'm going to keep struggling until I get it, because whatever we need to have in order to move us forward, we cannot be afraid of things we don't know and we don't understand. If I don't understand it and I don't know it, but I know we need it, doggone it, I'm going to find somebody who does. Do you hear me? You will never hear me say that because a particular person brought an idea to the town, to the board, to me. You will never hear me say, if it had been somebody else, I'd agree with it. No, that mentality has not gotten us anywhere. Nowhere. That mentality has gotten us nowhere. No. I don't care who has it. If you got the answer, if you got the idea, if you have the project, right, that's going to be positive for Rosedale, I'm supporting it. Why would I not? Why would I not? Why would I not? I asked a question on my Facebook page. It's been a minute, some months ago. Some of you may remember what it was, but I put a post up and asked you guys to comment. The question was this: if your child or you or your child was sick and headed on in to be with Jesus, and I had the only cure, I had the only thing, it was me holding it, I had it to save you or your child's life, but you didn't like me. Y'all listen now. Listen. You or your child is getting ready to get out of here. I got the answer. I got the key. I got what you need to get well. But you don't like me. Would you ask me for it? Would you ask me for that medicine? Would you ask me for that answer? And I had some responses that was real interesting. The most interesting one that I had was someone who said, Attorney Thomas, that's an interesting question. That's the kind of question that make you think. Got to think about that. Because see, we have a tendency to put people in office because they're friends, their family, or whatever the case may be. And then we sit around for the next 4 years fussing because nothing is getting done. So does it really matter whether you like a person or not? Is the answer whether I like you or not? Or is the answer that I need somebody to help? I need somebody who's going to get something done. I'm just asking the question because it makes a difference. Listen, I'm going to be working my butt off for Rosedale, but I'm also going to be asking you to be working your butt off too. Together we win. Okay? Together we win. I'll give you an example. Everybody know we got all this tall grass everywhere. It looked like we're about to be covered, right? I hear this complaint all the time, and I see it. One issue with that is, at one point in time, we could use or have access to the county inmates, the state inmates, county inmates, state inmates to come and help us. And that program or that ability has stopped. I don't know why it stopped. I'll find out, but it stopped. So that means that I may say to the citizens of Rosedale, a particular Saturday is going to be cleanup day for Rosedale. Cleanup day for Rosedale. My pastor talked to me about this too. I thought it was a great idea. Clean up Rosedale, right? Pick a Saturday. Everybody got their street. And we hit it. We find out what we need. We beg, borrow. We don't steal, but I will beg and borrow. Whatever we need to get the job done. And we work together to clean up Rosedale. We work together to build Rosedale. We work together to create opportunities here in Rosedale. All our people, y'all, our young folks. Listen, if all your young folks leave and all you got left is old folks and old folks is dying, who's going to be left in your city? If all the young folks leave, your city is left with old folks and old folks is dying, who's going to be left in your city? So we have to create opportunities for our young people to stay, okay? Or to at least come back when they come from school, okay? And we're going to talk more about that because there are specific things that municipalities, and when we send our kids off to school, it's very beneficial for that town or that community to send that child off to get a degree or an education in a particular area that community needs. So when that child comes back to that community, that child has all the opportunities in the world because you're the only one. And if we believe in circulating our dollars like we should be, spending our money in Rosedale before we take it anywhere else, we can support those young people who are coming back to Rosedale to create opportunities for themselves. So guys, I hope that you think that this is good. It sounds good because it is sound and it can be done. I know it can be done. My financial trader, Forex trading mentor, Apostle Stephen Newton out of Louisiana, is doing it right now in Shreveport, rebuilding his city, Rebuilding. He's not a part of the government. He's not the mayor or sit on the board of aldermen or anything like that. But he is building the minds of the people in his community. They're working together and they are making some positive changes. And if it can happen anywhere, it can happen here in Rosedale. All right, fam. I told you I won't take up a whole lot of your time. I appreciate you all taking this time on a Sunday afternoon to come and hang out with me and hear what I have to say. Once again, I'm asking you for your vote. I'm asking you for your support. I'm asking you for your help. Help me, guys, and I promise I'll work my fingers to the bone to help build Rosedale back. I appreciate you guys. I love you all so very, very much. I couldn't do any of this without you. I know y'all know it. I know it. I want y'all to know I know it. I appreciate you much. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Hey, it's me, Attorney T, and as usual, I'll see you guys next time. God bless. Take care. Enjoy your evening. Don't forget the versus battle between Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight. God bless. Bye-bye.